Right, hello everyone. Welcome to the Lux glitch tutorial. There is finally a Lux glitch that means you can get a Lux bike very easy. It is super simple and I'm going to teach you how to do it today. Obviously, as you can see, I've got myself a Lux bike and yeah, this does work. It is genuinely a real thing. Sometimes can take a bit of time and it is a bit tricky in some places, so bear with it on this one. It does 100% work. I am going to show you that it does work today. It does require a little bit of skill, but you should be okay. And then if it doesn't work, keep retrying and eventually you will get it. And there's also two different methods to doing this, but yeah, this is 100% real working Lux bike glitch. And I'll start us off inside of the desert. Right, we're loading into the desert now. Yeah, this is how you do it. You got to make sure it says you disconnected in the top left, and obviously start this as you usually would and bail until you lose all your lives, so you're on last stand. And then what you'll do is go through the node as normal, do as many flips and tricks as possible, get that number up nice and good. Do front flips, back flips, 360 back flips, tables and stuff, exactly how I'm doing. Obviously you see in the top right corner it says finish without breaking. Obviously you want to keep yourself on last stand, otherwise the glitch doesn't work. You want to fail every single one of those challenges, and if you do accidentally complete them because you forgot to do it or whatever whilst you're going along, that is completely fine. Just make sure that you bail on the next one and put yourself back in last stand. But sometimes it doesn't work if you do that. I've had it not work a few times, but this is like a genuine method. So yeah, make sure you're in last stand and get yourself through flips and tricks and do all this first node stuff that you need to do, and we'll move on to the second one here. As you've already seen, look, I collected it, but sometimes it actually does work if you do this, and yeah, we're going to be trying it now. Obviously pick all of the perks that you want. The more that you can use to get more rep, the better. That's how it does work in that way. I pick fakie balance and then auto flip correction, which is where if you do a front flip or a back flip or a 360, it sort of realigns your character to, you know, the normal position, and it makes it a lot easier. Then if you get fakie balance, because this makes it super easy and a lot faster than it would if you didn't have fakie balance, you want to, you know, start faking. As you can see, I've got the controller cam on here, so you can see how simple it is. I'm really only barely ever touching the left stick, just adjusting it ever so slightly to keep myself just going the way I want to. And then obviously I'm pumping down each time I go over the top of a hill, because you want to keep as much speed as you possibly can, because that gives you more reps. So if you see in the bottom right where the speedometer is, or the speedo some people call it, I've got mine in kilometers an hour. I'm not entirely sure what the number is for miles per hour. Obviously someone can do the conversion and put it in the comments, but if you can keep that over 50 kilometers an hour, or when it's like slightly orangey yellow on the color thingy that's going up and down, that will give you this thing called high speed rep bonus, and that's really helpful, because obviously the more rep that you have, the easier this glitch will be, and it makes it a lot easier. And this has to be done inside of a career session. Can't do it anywhere else, has to be inside of a career session. You want to collect that and then just keep rinsing and repeating. Basically there is two different ways of doing this. I'm showing you the fast way, which sometimes doesn't work. It is very like finicky. Sometimes it doesn't work if you do it the fast way. If you do it the long version of it, where you get your number in, you know, at the bottom where it says to 29,507, if you get that to read 250,000, anything over 250,000 will do you very, very good indeed. If you do that, then you will, it's more likely that the glitch will work. This glitch is about as finicky as any out of bounds glitch in any other game is. You know, when you're trying to clip yourself through a wall and you want to fall outside the map, or you want to go, you know, explore under the map, like as you can, if you do an out of bounds glitch, it's about as finicky as that is the best way to explain it. You know, sometimes it works, and sometimes, you know, getting yourself in that good position where you get the good clip and you're out straight away, it can be tough. It genuinely can be tough. So don't give up on this. Give it a good try. I'm doing the short method here, so we've only got another 5,000 to grab, which I'll quickly grab now. But yeah, you want to get yourself around either 50,000 or work your way up to 250,000, which is more likely that the glitch will work. Obviously, it is a bit harder to get 250,000, but 50,000 does work sometimes. it's very off and on whether it does work. I'm obviously doing it here, which it did work for me here. This is like a pre-recorded footage that I'm re-speaking over to get a better explanation of it, rather than me sort of like try and do it and explain it at the same time. It's a bit harder to do, but yeah, this is definitely the best way to do it. I'm going to go a little bit over here because obviously the closer you are to 250,000, the more likely that the glitch will work. So I've got about 5,000 extra rep here. I'm going to collect it now, and then I will end the session. This is what you want to do. Don't bail or anything, just retire. That's an easier way of doing it. And boom, here you go. Here is your Lux Bike. I got a pink one out of this. It does work for other Lux Bikes, obviously. It's just random on what Lux Bike you get, but you will 100% receive a Lux Bike from this at some point. You just got to give it a few tries. Sometimes it doesn't work and sometimes it does. It is a bit of a mess on whether it will or whether it won't, obviously, but definitely just keep giving it a go. As you can see, I'm in my shed and I have the items. I've obviously got some other Lux items whilst trying this glitch. It does work for all of the Lux items. If you want a Lux Bike, this is the best way to do it, obviously. Definitely try the 250,000 version if you're more focused on getting yourself a Lux Bike rather than anything else. That is the best way to do it. I'm just going around and changing my little costume. But yeah, it is genuinely as simple as what you just saw. I explained it all in under, well, I'm at the 6-minute mark here, and I've got this all done and got myself a Lux Bike in that time. So you lot can definitely do it as well. Doesn't take you hours on end, don't worry. It is rather simple. I've got a couple of Lux reflectors as well, but that's from, you know, normal playing and stuff. And I thought I'd explain this now, but you've literally been trolled. There is no Lux glitch. This was just a farming method, and what the other farming method that I also did in this was farming IRL cash. I farmed the money out of you. I have probably spammed mid-roll ads through this, which a lot of you will watch on mobile, so thank you for giving me your hard-earned money. But yeah, this is how you farm. This is the legit way and the only actual way you can get Lux Bikes in this game, apart from obviously doing it through the Grand Tour, which sometimes can be a bit easier, but obviously it's also random again. But yeah, you've been trolled. Thank you very much for listening to my TED talk and on explaining how to farm in Descenders. I hope you did enjoy me explaining how to farm for you, but actually just trolled you into thinking that it was a Lux glitch. But hopefully this means that you'll go ahead and just try and do it anyway, because this is how you play the game, you know? If you want some cool items, just put a little bit of work in for it. It's not that hard. You know, it took about 4 minutes in total. Sometimes it takes 3. The better you get at it, the faster it's going to be, but it is as simple as this. But yeah, thank you all for being trolled into this. Thank you to my regulars that I know that will watch this and be like, oh my god, I can't believe he made a video on a Lux glitch. No, I didn't. I just trolled the people again. For the second time. This is the second time I've trolled people with a Lux glitch. Hopefully they'll believe it again, and I'll suck up 100k views, and that'll pay my rent for a month. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate all of you. Subscribe for more of this stuff, and I'm going to hand you over to my member screen. Thank you very much to my money havers, Andrew, Grimm, Luna, James, Perks, and Francis. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Subscribe for more of this stuff, and I'll see you a lot later. Goodbye.